everyone is having a good afternoon. I'm going to pick a topic. I'm kind of thinking like for the summer. What is our summer going to be like? As soon as we get some people, I will start pulling some oracle cards just to get the overall feel of what the collective summer is going to be like, what this reading is going to be like, and then we can go into more detail. Until we have a more full group, I will say that I am very excited about the fact that my background actually looks the way it's supposed to. So, welcome from my actual tarot court. I have the correct background in front of me. I love this. There's a little snake here. Oh, is it the same on both? I love that it's the same on both sides. Let's just wait a little bit longer to get more people in here. It's probably going to take a moment or two. Hello on YouTube. So we do have a couple of people coming in. I'm just waiting for the room to get more full, and then I will start pulling cards. Just so everyone knows, I not doing personal lives on here at this time, but I will be doing personal lives. If you have the gifts on TikTok, I will do individual readings. I'll do card pulls for people who can do it there. If you want an individual reading on YouTube, please comment on one of the long form videos, and I will be keeping a list of that, and I plan on doing a scheduled live, and if you hop on the scheduled live, I will have your name. So let's get started. Hello everyone who is coming in. Hey Dee. Okay, let's get some more people. Hello Stormy. Let's get started. I'm just waiting to get a card so Spirit can tell us what our topic is going to be today. Okay, we have, oh, interesting. I hope Stormy is still here because I got Storm Fields, what you put into existence, manifest, as part of what is going on today. So let's take a look at that. Let's also pull another card. I was pulling cards from this other oracle deck the other day to get the overall vibe of the room. So let's see what happens here. We have Aquarius 29. Okay, so there's 2, 9, or 11, which is a portal number. It shows up for you. That is a sign. And think outside the box. Cultivate a willingness to see things in a brand new way. We will look more into the actual definition of this card in just one moment. Let me finish getting all the oracle decks, oracle cards for the general vibe today. Got one more, and then we will start looking into the overall message for everyone's summer. That is what I am reading for the collective. Okay, and we have one more card, and it says blue, she who loved once, fragile, secret love, rejection. Okay, and I did get this card recently, so some of you may have a secret love, someone we have not spoken to about our feelings just yet, have not come forward with that. But let's also start with Storm Fields, because that is the first card we pulled out for this summer, and that is 9. So 9 is an important card, important number, sorry, for you that may be important. So let me go ahead and pick that out. This too shall pass. Okay. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release. Just as a storm in nature must break, for these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. So we are learning something right now. We are going through something that we will learn from, and it is a little bit uncomfortable at this time. But Spirit is saying it is something that has a huge lesson. So pay attention to what is going on so we do not repeat cycles. I'm going to go ahead and read for number 29, Aquarius. So if you're Aquarius or you're dealing with someone who is an Aquarius, that may be a sign. And also, since it's card number 29, if 2, 9, or 11, yes. Which 11 is a very important number, it is a portal number, so let's see. And it's about new cycles. So if you're going through something right now, you're coming into a new cycle. You're just going through that friction first. And if this is resonated, feel free to tap the screen. I love when you guys interact with the video. Thank you so much. Okay, so think outside the box, okay? This may represent a person who is Aquarius. This card is urging you to call in some Aquarian qualities, okay? Intellectual sign that loves unique, eccentric, and visionary perspectives. It can seem like Aquarians have intellectual superpowers. This is because they are not bound by convention. Their minds are fluid, graceful, and they catch on to things quickly and then instantly begin to formulate conventional wisdom into something fresh, new, and even groundbreaking. Whether or not Aquarius features prominent in your chart, you will benefit from drawing upon this ability now. Aquarius folks may have trouble expressing or exhibiting their emotions. Nonetheless, Aquarians can be deeply sensitive and caring. As such, this card counsels you not to be fooled by the seeming absence of emotion on the part of another. Just because you can't detect it, passion, compassion, or affection on the surface, that doesn't necessarily mean the emotions aren't there. Summon your patience and more will be revealed. Okay, that's interesting because I got that in a different card the other day, and now we are saying again, if you have a secret, you are the secret, or you have someone you have not approached yet. It can be the other person if you expect that from someone else. Spirit is encouraging you to approach them. And with storm fields, and especially with the Aquarius card talking about being unique, you may feel like something about you is too different from this person, or too different from other things that you have done that you're not going to align, and that may be why you are holding back. Don't make that assumption in the beginning. If there's something going on in your life that you feel makes you stand out, but not in the way that you would like, it's making it feel like, oh, these people are not gonna, or this person is not going to approach you because of this thing you have going on. Don't make that judgment and don't come to that conclusion before things started. That may just be a story that your mind is picking up. Thank you so much, everyone who is joining. That may be just something that your mind is picking up that doesn't automatically make it true just because it feels true. So let's get a couple of more cards and get into the actual tarot. So what is going on between you and this other person? Hello, everyone, and hello, Linda and BV. Welcome to the court. Hello, Tina. We are just going through the situation you have with somebody else, worrying about admitting your feelings or showing your feelings to this person. Hope everyone is enjoying their Tuesday, or at least it's Tuesday for me. I also, a couple of weeks ago, came back from traveling abroad, and quite frankly, it's taken up until just a few days ago for me to really know what day it even was. Thank you so much for the people who are tapping the screen. We have Chariot in reverse. So feeling like we are not in control of a certain situation, that we're not quite sure what is going to happen, which makes sense with the strong field. If you've been in a situation for a little bit that's been on your mind, and it feels like it's pulling you in different directions, you may, oh, thank you so much, Kay. You may not feel like you have complete control over it, that you can make the decisions you want in that affection. On a Wednesday morning, see? Hello. But I do see that you're getting out of it. If there was any like financial thing, or there were any problems with a physical thing, I'm getting things around the house possibly that were breaking. If it's, isn't that always how it happens? If one thing goes, something else goes. You fix it, and then there's like another thing. It's like whack-a-mole with like repairs that were happening around the house. Or if you were remodeling, you're getting ahead of it now. So that's not a big issue. If you have not been bringing people over because of that, you may be feeling a lot better about that now. A 10 of Swords in reverse, and then 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's some situation that is lingering. This may be completely separate from the other cards that I got throughout the summer, okay? And it may have to do with the repairs and the mundane, but I'm also getting a feeling of some situation that's been put on pause. There was something that happened a while ago and you said, you know what, my energy will be more useful elsewhere. And so you've kind of moved away from that. As you've moved away from that maybe more negative energy or that conflicting energy, you haven't had to deal with it yet, but that does not mean that it is resolved. In the meantime, I feel like with that situation, it maybe required a certain skill set or for you to gather some information. You were gathering that information and that skill set at this time, and you're slowly kind of doing that in the background. So it's not in the forefront. It's not something you're constantly thinking about. It's not something that worries you day to day, but it is still there, and that may continue on for the rest of the summer. So it's not a big point. It may not be something negative, but it is something that is there. Again, I appreciate so much when you engage with the video. So if it is resonating, feel free to tap the screen or get. Thank you so much. Ooh, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're really coming out of a lot of situations. So you may have had a tougher time in the earlier part of the summer. The earlier part of the summer may have been a bit heavy for you, and you may have had a hard time coming out of spring, feeling like stuff didn't seem to have closure, or that you were having a hard time getting closure on things, maybe in multiple different areas. But as we move forward, I'm seeing that, I mean, like I said, it seems like you're coming out of all of these situations at the same time. So they started all at the same time, and lucky you, you get to resolve them all at once, which is, it's kind of hard because it's like multiple things at the same time. When they go all at once, it's big relief. We also have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So we do have, again, things coming in, but they're kind of extending. I feel like they're happening over a long period of time. Let's see what other messages we can get about this situation. Is there a specific person that is affecting this right now? Is there a specific person behind this situation? Can we get more information on that? Hello. Just like a lot of names flying by. Here we go. Okay, so we have autumn, celebrate recent cycle, then let it go. While goodbyes can be bittersweet, they're an inevitable part of life. So the autumn card talks about letting things that are at their final chapter go. We don't have to hang on with things that no longer serve us, and that new things will come in. Everything is in a season. So good things will come in once that space has been removed, and that's said a lot in these spaces and is absolutely true. Like, something better always replaces what we lost. So you feel like if something is going away and you're not quite ready to see it go in, know that it is coming in, but maybe you are still attached to that thing. It may be that that person or those things that were happening in the background, you do have some power to let those things go instead of just kind of seeing if it will resolve itself, and maybe being a little bit more proactive about seeing if you can be put to the side, maybe a little bit more formally, or maybe a little bit more proactively, so that you can move forward with the things that are right for you. Let me get some more cards out. Oh, interesting. So I see with the Magician in reverse, you may feel like you aren't in the space, or you don't have the tools in order to move away from this thing or to resolve it yourself. Spirit is saying that is not true. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest moving knight in the deck there, but they are very foundational. They do move forward slowly because they are helping you build a foundation, helping you get things in order. This situation that you feel like, oh, I'm not the one who can end this because this or that reason, you're going to start building that reason for yourself if you have not already. It may be coming to a close quicker than you think, and absolutely it can come to a close because you have decided it. So just keep that in mind. That's gonna be my last card for that particular message. Let me go ahead and reshuffle and I'll get a second message for this summer for you guys. Hello everyone who is coming in to the chat. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to buy one of the gifts that are flying by on the screen on TikTok. And if you would like a personal reading and you are on YouTube, please leave a comment on one of the long form videos. I will be keeping track of the names that come by there that leave comments, and then I will collect those for the scheduled reading. That will be on Sunday, 1 p.m. in California time. So let me go through here. Hello, 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 everyone who is coming through. Ooh. We have Into the Unknown. If number 7 is an important number for you, that is a sign. Let me go ahead. Thank you so much for the heart. If that is a sign, let me go ahead and look at what number 7 means to you. Trust and all will be revealed. Life is an adventure and often new opportunities will arise that you won't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into the unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Okay, so you are on the move, and you may have just been feeling like you are doing your own thing, and yet despite that, new opportunities are kind of like falling in your lap. But not despite that, but because of the new movements that you are making, new things are falling into your lap. Things that you could not have planned out. So that is really very cool. Hello, 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 everyone who is coming through. Let's see. Ooh. We also have Gemini. Shine the light of your intelligence into the situation and heal it for the better. Okay, let's see what else is going on. If 3, 8, or 11. Okay, so we're getting a lot of cards that add up to 11. So I'm thinking we are, as a collective, going into a new time, a new moment in the summer. I think different things are going to be happening to us that we were not expecting, okay? So keep your eye out. I mean, that goes along with the Into the Unknown. If someone has a Gemini, of course, in their chart, this may be a sign. Gemini is the sign of fresh new ideas and lightning fast intellect, particularly in the realm of language, stories, and words. You will benefit by brainstorming ideas in a notebook. Whoops. Perhaps light a stick of incense or diffuse a little essential oil to honor Gemini's airy qualities. Close your eyes and take some deep breaths to center your mind. Then write out everything that comes to mind. When you brainstorm, don't judge, just write. You can come back with discernment later. For now, you are just getting everything down. Keep in mind that the best way to approach your situation may involve simply reframing of the story you are telling yourself. Any given problem may be seen as a reason to give up or as an opportunity for a breakthrough. Look at the ways you can tell yourself empowering stories, but also look at the ways you can tell empowering stories to others. Use the power of language and commentary to lead, guide, and inspire. The human mind can transform even the most formidable problem into a hero's journey with an exhilarating and graceful narrative arc. Okay, so you may be leading something without realizing you are leading something. Okay, you are just being you, and you are getting opportunities falling into your lap, and in the course of just being you, getting these opportunities and trying to do them well, you are actually inspiring others. This is something that you are not trying to do intentionally. That is just a light you give off, and by continuing to just be yourself, you will be surprised how many people decide, wow, like I actually want to do more. Wow, I actually want to do this. Wow, look at what they did. I want to do something like that. I want to be able to move forward in this way. That is really exciting. Let's get some more cards on your summer and what this is that's going forward. Death in reverse. So there was something that you thought would end. Maybe there was something that you didn't think was going in the the right direction, but you kept on going with it, you kept on moving, and so it's actually not over. You can see in this particular depiction of the death card that the snake is losing its old skin. So you are losing your old story. You are losing the thing that was not serving you, that was getting in your way. If this is resonating, feel free to tap on the screen. I'd really appreciate it. Or if you want a couple of cards pulled just for you and you're on TikTok, feel free to send one of those gifts and I will pull a couple of cards for you. So you are letting go of the old you that's being left behind with the skin, but you are still moving forward with the thing you wanted to. You've actually put in that elbow grease to get it to start going forward. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's an old idea, something that you wanted to do. Personal readings on YouTube, if you could comment on one of the long form videos. I'm gonna do a scheduled live for the people on YouTube because it's not monetized on that side yet. I know it's kind of a bummer. I am monetized on TikTok if you want, if you have that, if you want to move over there. My Page of Wands in reverse. So there was an idea that you were really passionate about, that there was a spark that you thought, oh, this is really interesting, I want to take that forward. And then you didn't do it because, or you didn't put some effort into it first. You're like, this isn't really working. It is working now. It may just not have been the right time at that moment, of course. So don't lose faith in the fact that it may not have looked like it was going right the first time. This is now your moment. The Emperor. You may have a mentor or guide coming in. This is unexpected help. Okay, this is someone who has that boss energy or that guiding energy, maybe just a father figure. It doesn't have to necessarily be official. It could just be someone coming in like, hey, I see that you're doing this, or hey, I see that you're interested in whatever, and they're here to lend you a helping hand. Lean into that. Keep an eye out for people who are there to give you advice, but not someone who's like, you need to do as I say, but who kind of, you know, hesitantly is like, hey, you know, have you ever thought of this? Or hey, I've noticed this about you. They may have a lot of information, a lot of interesting things that they can tell you, experience that they can share with you to help you get you to where you want to go. You just have to be aware of what value that they have coming in. Queen of Cups. I'm getting, okay, it may be multiple people. You may be getting more attention than you would expect right now for the things you are trying to do. People may be coming in unexpectedly and giving you help after you've kind of given up and you're like, no one's gonna help me with this thing. No one's gonna help me move forward. And then they start coming in. Keep that in mind. That's really, really exciting. You maybe have an easier time than you think moving forward. Just waiting for these people to come in. Not really waiting, but like unexpectedly being surprised by the people who come in. Okay, well, that's going to be my last card for now. I'll probably come in later in the day. If that resonated, like and subscribe either here on TikTok or YouTube. I do have my zodiac readings out for the month if you would like to look at those shorts, or my long form videos that will be coming out all month, and I will see you in one of those places next time. Bye.